Sharon Eade, who's here today, and a few others, we formed an international institute called the Post-Growth Institute, which was tackling one of the biggest issues there is around. How do you actually shift or engage and speed up the shift towards futures beyond economic growth? Now, these were people who we largely met through Twitter, online using a hashtag post-growth. Never met before, people from 7 different countries, 10 different time zones, 10 people in on a meeting. 7 seconds in, video, Skype, we realised it's not going to work, we moved to type. Ever since then, all our meetings are held in silence. Typed. Unbelievable. Amazing productivity. There's an article on Fast Company that we wrote about this process, that how effective it's been for us. But what we did at the beginning was also very different to most groups. So I said to the group, look, what would you imagine a group would normally do? A bunch of strangers that want to change the worldview in this way. What would you do first? And the answers from memory were things like, well, we talk about what post-growth actually means, and what do we value, and what do we want to actually do. I said, yeah, that's my understanding too. That's what a typical group would do. What if we do something different? I said, okay, we'll trust you. All we did for 3 months, were map our assets. We didn't once talk about economics, population, technology, none of the issues. All we did was get to know each other through a simple survey. There won't be an ability here to really show people, but it's just about, you can see it's just a document we pulled together in Microsoft Office, and there was a section which was about yourself. You talked about your networks. It's just a template you filled in individually. You said, what are you passionate about? What knowledge do you have? What skills do you have? Tell us about your networks in terms of online, offline. Who are the key people that you know in this space? What are the videos that you like watching? What are books that you enjoy? What are things that you're already doing to live post-growth as such? Have you had any experience with media? Do you know anything about web design? And then a critical question for building voluntary team projects: what would you be interested in most in exploring over the next 6 months in terms of a skill or a passion to develop that? What passion or skill would you like to develop most in the next 6 months? Typically in groups that I've worked with around Australia, they'll ask at an interview process something like, what's your skill that you've got to offer here? What do you think you can offer? And so what usually happens is, someone says they're an accountant and they get straight away banged into the treasurer role. Give me someone who's passionate about learning about finance over someone who's a disgruntled accountant who's been working in that space for 30 years. Give me them any single day of the year. This is what led to one of our engineers on our team who'd never done anything in video, making a wonderful video for our free consultancy for all not-for-profits, just by asking him, what are you interested in exploring?